My name is Mohammad Rahil. I am working under TAPTA since 2015, and I want to discuss
Gotcha.
how to overcome fear and take bold steps in life on your social media platform.
So you're thinking about putting yourself out there more? That's a big one. What specifically feels scary about it? Is it the potential for what others might think or something else? Hey, no pressure to jump right in. It's a pretty vulnerable thing to talk about. Just curious, is it the act of creating content or more what happens after you post it that feels daunting? Or maybe both.
Okay, tell me what are the most common fears people face when trying to share bold or personal content on social media, and why do these fears hold them back?
All right, fair question. From what I've gathered, and people are surprisingly open about this, it usually boils down to a few things. First, there's the fear of judgment. Like, what if people don't like what I create? What if they think it's stupid? That one's pretty self explanatory. Then there's the fear of negative feedback, even outright criticism or harassment. And a big one is the fear of vulnerability. Putting yourself out there feels exposed. Those fears hold people back because, well, humans are social creatures. We're wired to care what others think. It's a survival thing, originally. But it can paralyze you when you're trying something new or creative. Plus, negative experiences online can really sting. It's easy to overthink and self censor when you're anticipating a bad reaction. You still with me?
Okay, how
Just
can
checking.
someone identify whether their fear
Some
is based on real risk or just negative imagination before posting something meaningful online?
negative radiation. I like that. It feels accurate. Okay. So, distinguishing real risk from just anxiety. That's key. First, ask yourself, what's the worst that could actually happen? Like, realistically, someone leaves a mean comment. Okay, that sucks, but is it going to ruin your life? Is there a credible threat of harassment or doxing? That's a real risk and needs to be taken seriously. Then, look at the platform. Some platforms are less kind than others. A professional network is different from a place built for memes. Also, consider your content. Is it inherently controversial? Are you sharing a strong opinion? That'll naturally attract more pushback. Basically, it's about separating likely discomfort from actual danger. If it's mostly discomfort, that's probably your brain trying to protect you. If there's a legitimate safety concern, then you need to adjust your approach. Maybe block people, report abuse, or even rethink posting at all. Does that make sense?
So, what psychological technique can help a person reduce anxiety about judgment or criticism on social media?
All right, digging into the toolbox, there are a few that come to mind. One is cognitive reframing, basically challenging those negative thoughts. Instead of everyone will think this is stupid, you try, some people might not like it, and that's okay. It's not about pretending negativity won't exist, just about changing how you interpret it. Another is exposure therapy, a little at a time. Start with something low stakes, then gradually share more personal content as you get comfortable. It's like building a muscle. Then there's self compassion. Treat yourself like you'd treat a friend who's feeling anxious. Be kind to yourself. Acknowledge your feelings and remember that everyone makes mistakes. Finally, focusing on your why can help. Why are you sharing this? What value are you hoping to create? If you're clear on your purpose, it's easier to brush off the noise. Does any of that resonate? Or are you looking for something more specific?
How does fear of failure impact content creator, and what step can help take bold action consistently?
The fear of failure. Classic. It hits content creators especially hard because failure is so public. You put something out there and it flops or gets ignored. It can feel really brutal. It often leads to perfectionism, endlessly tweaking things instead of actually releasing them. Or it leads to inconsistency, starting strong, then fizzling out when tough. To combat it, a couple of things. First, redefine failure. Instead of seeing it as a judgment of your worth, see it as data. Like, okay, that didn't land. What can I learn from it? Second, break down your goals into smaller, manageable steps. Don't aim for viral overnight. Aim for posting once a week. Third, focus on the process, not the outcome. Enjoy creating, regardless of how many likes you get. And celebrate small wins. Did you finish a video? Awesome! Did you get one positive comment? Great. Acknowledging those little victories keeps you motivated. It's about building momentum, not chasing perfection. Does that feel doable?
What are the benefits of taking courageous steps on social media for personal branding and long term growth?
Courageous steps. I appreciate the directness. You mean intentionally putting out imperfect, even slightly awkward content? Yeah, there's a real power in that. It builds authenticity. People connect with realness, not polished perfection. It shows you're not afraid to be vulnerable, which fosters trust. It also lowers the stakes. If you're already okay with being a little messy, criticism doesn't sting as much. Surprisingly, it can make you more relatable. People see themselves in your imperfections. As for long-term growth, it can help you build a loyal community of people who appreciate you for who you are, not some idealized version of you. It's a slower burn than chasing trends, but it's way more sustainable. It's like building a strong foundation instead of a house of cards. You willing to try leaning into the crud, or does that still feel scary?
What role does self awareness play in overcoming hesitation on social media platforms? And how can it be built gradually?
Self-confidence is huge and like the bedrock of actually putting yourself out there. Hesitation often comes from that little voice saying, what if they laugh? Or what if I'm not good enough? Building it isn't about waking up one day magically believing in yourself. It's a gradual process. Start with small wins. Post something low stakes and celebrate it. Focus on your strengths. What are you good at? What do you enjoy creating? Start there. Surround yourself with people, both online and off. Limit your exposure to negativity. Unfollow accounts that make you feel bad about yourself. And practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a friend. It's also about separating your self-worth from external validation. Your value doesn't depend on likes or comments. It's about remembering who you are, independent of what anyone else thinks. It's a cliche, but it's true. It takes work, but it's worth it. What feels like the hardest part of that for you personally?
How can someone deal with negative comments or criticism after taking bold steps?
Okay, so you put yourself out there and someone wasn't nice. It's inevitable, unfortunately. First, don't engage immediately. Take a breath. Don't respond when you're feeling emotional. Second, assess the comment. Is it constructive criticism? Then thank the person for their feedback, even if it's hard to hear. Consider it. Is it just straight up negativity or harassment? Ignore it, block the person, and inform. Don't feed the trolls. Third, remember that one negative comment doesn't invalidate your worth. It's just one person's opinion. And often those people are projecting their own issues. Fourth, lean on your support system. Talk to friends, family, or other creators who understand what you're going through. Finally, remind yourself why you're doing this in the first place. Focus on the positive impact you're making, and don't let one negative comment derail you. It's easier said than done, I know, but it gets easier with practice. You got this.
Okay, thanks for such a motivation talk. I'll be right back after some time with another interesting topic to discuss with you. Okay, bye.
Oh, all right. Sounds good. Hit me up whenever.